Read to me, Grandma. Disney Keepsake Collection. Dumbo, retold by Lora Kalkman. The circus animals were enjoying a break. Many were awaiting the arrival of babies. A flock of storks braved stormy weather to make the mother's wishes come true. Mrs. Jumbo, an elephant, was one of the animals who waited for her baby. She looked to the sky, she paced around, and she hoped more than anything that a stork would deliver a baby elephant to her. Finally, a weary stork swooped in with a heavy bundle for Mrs. Jumbo. She delicately opened the blanket. Inside she found an adorable baby elephant. The new mother beamed with joy. Her baby was beautiful indeed. "What is his name?" asked the stork, who wanted to sing happy birthday. "His name is Jumbo Jr.," answered Mrs. Jumbo proudly. The other elephants gathered around. Baby Jumbo smiled. Then it happened. Baby Jumbo sneezed, and his giant ears popped out. He had the biggest ears anyone had ever seen. The other elephants said mean things. They called the baby Dumbo, which made Mrs. Jumbo mad. Mrs. Jumbo didn't care if her baby's ears were big. She loved him very much. When some boys who were attending the circus were mean to Dumbo, Mrs. Jumbo tried to protect her son. Soon she was locked in a cage. Dumbo was alone. He was very sad. A little mouse by the name of Timothy happened to notice. He felt bad that Dumbo was sad. He decided to become Dumbo's friend. Timothy heard the ringmaster talking about an amazing new act, and he got an idea. Timothy told his friend Dumbo that someday soon he would become the biggest star of the circus. For the new act, elephants would climb on each other's backs to form a pyramid. Timothy had a grand plan for the finale. Dumbo could run out, bounce on a springboard, and land at the top of the pyramid, waving his flag. Even the grumpy ringmaster was excited. On the big night, Timothy encouraged Dumbo from the sidelines. When he realized Dumbo might trip on his ears, he tied them on top of Dumbo's head. With everyone cheering, Dumbo stepped into the tent, but everyone laughed when they saw the little elephant with his ears tied up. Things weren't going as planned. Dumbo took off running toward the springboard. All of a sudden, his ears came untied. Dumbo tripped, and with a loud crash, he bounced right into the elephant pyramid. The elephants lost their balance. The tower started to bend and sway. One by one, the elephants began to fall. Dumbo's first appearance was a complete disaster. After that, Dumbo became part of the clown act. He had to dress like a baby and jump into a tub of water. Worse, his mother was still locked up. Dumbo grew sadder by the day. Timothy tried to brighten Dumbo's spirits. The two friends went out for an evening walk. They were so tired they didn't even remember falling asleep. Dumbo and Timothy woke up in the countryside. Timothy had watched some birds flying, and he was convinced that Dumbo could fly too. "Your ears are perfect wings," cried Timothy. "The very things that held you down are going to bring you up, up, up." Dumbo didn't believe he could fly, and he was afraid to try. But Timothy believed in him and came up with a plan. He gave Dumbo a regular old bird's feather and said it was a magic feather that would make him fly. Holding the feather with his trunk, Dumbo took off and flew over the countryside. Dumbo and Timothy returned to the circus. Dumbo was ready to fly in his act. Timothy knew Dumbo was going to be a huge success. "Boy, are they in for a surprise," said Timothy as he and Dumbo looked at the crowd below. Dumbo jumped. Down, down he fell. Suddenly the magic feather flew away, but Dumbo wasn't afraid. Just before hitting the water, Dumbo fiercely flapped his ears. Swoosh! He buzzed by the water and glided up, up, up into the air. The crowd clapped and cheered. They thought Dumbo was wonderful. After that, Dumbo became famous and everyone treated him well. Best of all, Dumbo and his mother were together again. The end.